Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Working his way inside the 15. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Green 25. Squirrel.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida International. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield in the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. And the gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, FIU.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Hits into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Law. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First set of downs. It's first and 10. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Panthers. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He eludes the rush. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The incompletion sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll try the right here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida International 21, Marshall 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down and 10 now. And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Ready?
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10.
Clear. Let's ready.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
On the ready.
6th play of the drive coming up.
Reload. Check.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Pickup of 15. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Green 25.
And now the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. I know they often can hit big. Sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Herd.
Number 84. Catching score.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7.
That makes the score Florida International 21. Marshall.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
This defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And the ball on the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First down here for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Ball handed off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
1st and goal, handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Marshall, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle, but first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defense coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that in.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out at the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Brings up second down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Law. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Law. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On the set.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Longer. Come on, set.
And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Ready.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return now from midfield. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Receiver makes the catch. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, thundering herd. That puts him on top in the second half.
Touchdown, Marshall.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3.
That makes the score Marshall 24, Florida International 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the play.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's found some move at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Brings up second down.
Got it.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Powers through a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On the double.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And the completion made. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Law. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
3rd down coming up.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Running play called on third and short. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. The reception gets him at 7 yards with fourth down coming up here. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He eludes the whip, and he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
And the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. An impressive spin there. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
By the running back. Loses 2. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, FIU. just ran away from the defense. So the offense flexing their purpose, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting in-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Good enough for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
He's forced out of bounds at the 28. And it's good enough.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game. Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode.
4th down coming up.
Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And it's taken at the 25. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
They can use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try will be from 54. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll test the right side here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
On the double.
Second down after that previous play.
Black 24. Cricket.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The ball is caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Ready up.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down.
Ready.
Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down.
Here we go.
Second down, they're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
On the ready.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Dino. Ready.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Okay.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw for the first down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Marshall. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Automatic on the PAT.
Marshall, 39.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. Going to bring up second down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
How many doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense comes out here, one last chance, one possession game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.